Today, we are going to look at some of the factors that may affect the pricing of your insurance policy. Hi, I'm Adrian. I'm a financial planner with the largest independent financial advisory firm in Singapore. I help people with pre-existing medical conditions who either have exclusions in their current policies or who have had their insurance applications rejected before find suitable plans that give them the widest coverage. When we are talking about pricing, first of all, age makes a huge difference. The premium for someone who is very young, for example a newborn or someone who is like a toddler, versus someone who is in their 30s, in their 40s or in their late 50s can be very different. As a rule of thumb, generally the younger you are, the lower your premium will be. Next up will be different genders. Certain policies, they look at the gender in terms of their underwriting. For example, if you are looking at the death coverage or critical illness coverage, these are the two main coverage that will differentiate between men and women. As a general rule of thumb, for a coverage that provides a higher death coverage, men will be more expensive. And likewise, on the other hand, if we are talking about critical illness coverage, generally the ladies will have a higher premium. Due to the physiological differences in the two genders, this is one of the main reasons why the premium will be different for different genders. And number 3, smoking status. For some policies, such as those that cover for death and critical illness as well, they will take into account whether or not you are a smoker. Generally, smoker rate is higher, or I would say smoker rate is much higher than a non-smoker rate. And number 4, we're going to look at the occupation class. So most people have a general misperception that occupation class are generally for like personal accident plan or disability income. While that is generally true for most insurance policies, but do you know that life insurance sometimes do look at your occupation class as well? So if you are in a high-risk occupation that is defined by the insurance company, sometimes you have to pay additional premium to cover for the higher risk. Next up, we're going to look at the different plan type. In general, there are 4 main plan types. The first one is A&H, accident and health. So this will usually refer to hospitalization plan as well as personal accident policies. The second one is a term insurance. They usually cover for death, total permanent disability, critical illness, early stage critical illness, multi-stage critical illness. One of the main features for a term policy is that it covers you for a specific duration. So if you are choosing to cover for 25 years, then you'll be for that 25 years. Next up, life insurance policy. Most of the coverage are quite similar to the term insurance. One of the main difference would be that life insurance cover you for life. And number 4, investment linked plan. It has a similar coverage to a life insurance as well as a term insurance, but it is a mixture of investment and coverage as well. So there's no right or wrong here, there's no good plan versus a bad plan. It actually depends on whichever plans that suit you the best. Next, sum assured. If you have a sum assured coverage of 100,000 versus 500,000 or a million, the premium will be very different. So how much do you require in terms of your coverage? It really depends on your situation and the amount of coverage that you would like to have to either for income replacement or to protect your family against the uncertainty of life. Lastly, if you have a medical condition, sometimes the insurance company can impose additional premium or what we usually term as extra loading to your policy, mainly to cover for the medical condition. I hope that the 7 factors listed above will allow you to have a better understanding of how your insurance policy may be priced. If you have any questions, feel free to put in the comments, or if you would like to know how I can help you to get the best insurance terms for yourself, please visit my website that I'll put in the description below.